Hi guys, it's just Jean here with Big Man Youth and Brent and Georgia, and this is Meet Us After 7.
Brent, man, you're really in my volume, bro. There you go. Yo, welcome back, guys. Meet Us After 7, episode 256. 256? Yes, 256.
Justine?
What's that?
Vegan cookies.
No, I'm okay, thank you. He called me Justine. Wow, I've never heard Brent call me Justine.
So why did you offer her vegan cookies? You didn't offer me vegan cookies.
No
What's going on?
thanks.
You sure?
No.
Okay. Why is that your way of being is that your way of being decisive? Ooh, energy. Eager man.
I just want to be included, Brent. You know what I mean? That's what I asked. That's what I asked.
I want to belong.
Exactly. Yeah, man. We're supposed to have Danai here, but she cancelled last minute, so we got Georgia instead. Oh, man. You know what I mean? In life, you can't always get what you want.
You know what's really funny though? You know Georgia's been catting to come on for weeks. Like every week she's literally like...
You've been dying. You've been gagging for it.
Every week she's like...
I have.
She has. She literally's like, who you got coming on today?
Oh, is it? All right. Welcome.
Like she's actually wanted to come on for a while.
Welcome.
You
We have...
guys don't want me here.
No. Wait. No, it is.
But she prefers to come on when no one else is here.
If someone tells you, yeah, I'm about to bring you like a Lambo, and then they pull up with a Ford Escort, you're like, big man, I appreciate the car, but I wanted the Lamborghini.
A Ford.
I'm trying to say, no, I'm
He's
joking.
calling you a Ford.
No, you're not a Ford. No, you're not a Ford. I hold. Let's just say someone's gonna come pick me up in a Rolls Royce Phantom,
Yeah.
and then they came in like a Mercedes S-Class. Mercedes S-Class is still a very nice car, but I wanted to experience the Phantom. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. That made sense.
That's better, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
The Ford I was just messing with you. You know what I mean? What's that face for? You know what I mean? But yeah, no, Georgia.
Brent, you look nice today.
Where'd you go?
No, you did not.
Did you go out?
The Ute.
I just put shoes on. That's all I did. That's all I did.
He said, all I did was put shoes on. No, to be fair.
Oh, so guys, we've
So
got...
what, you sit at home? Sorry.
No, go.
You sat at home in jeans?
You can come.
Interesting.
I didn't want you here, but you're now to talk over me. But
This
it's fine.
is
Go on,
it.
Carry on.
What?
I'm fucking with you. It's fine.
Yeah, go
Carry on.
You sat at home with jeans on?
You know what? That's a fucking good point.
He wears jeans at home.
No. Wearing
This is a
jeans.
place of business.
No.
What am I supposed to do?
No.
Oh, okay.
You know what? That's a very good point.
I don't wear jeans anyway.
You wear jeans
At
inside. That is wild.
I don't know.
Don't you find them
jeans,
restricting?
jeans are just so...
They're very like stressful.
you know.
So,
And
tell me
the funny
what
thing
you
is,
telling me I should wear? I should wear trackies?
no one's
Yeah.
ever. Hold on, wait.
Yeah,
Can we
or
just?
jogger bottoms.
Has anyone ever pointed this out before in any other pod?
No.
You know what? High five.
Thank you.
No, but this is not a high five moment.
No, it is.
No, it's not.
No, it is. No, I understand this is your place of work, but it's half and half because this is where you live as well.
Yeah.
And obviously you're here
Like,
all
it should
day.
be comfortable.
Like you're wearing
Am I not
jeans
comfortable?
all day
You don't look it.
in your
No.
house.
I don't look comfortable.
No.
I like this new you.
Well, because she's coming with him.
Yes.
I've always been like this.
Interesting.
No, your
Now,
voice
today,
is your voice is
today,
higher.
So
Oh,
you got
is
a
it?
voice because usually you just sit in the corner, and be quiet.
More of the same. More of the same.
Brent, do you wear boxers with your jeans?
Yeah, I wear underwear.
Okay.
Do you wear briefs or
If
boxers?
you're going commando,
No, I have
wild.
boxers on. Why?
Why
Do you ever
Commando.
wear? Do you wear
Yeah.
briefs?
Jesus Christ.
Do you wear
white
pants? Do you like pants? No.
No.
Do you wear pants?
No.
Have you ever worn pants before?
When I was a kid.
Football.
You wear pants for football?
Stop
When I
saying
used to
it
play
like
football,
that.
yeah.
It's making me, the way it's coming out of my mouth is making
When I was
me
a kid.
laugh. Pants.
The funny thing is, I thought they were called white fronts,
White
Isn't-
pants.
but
Isn't
they're called Y fronts.
Oh, is it?
Because the Y.
I
shape
just
of
know
the
it
front.
as banked.
In Trinidad, we call it jockey shorts.
Called a what? Jockey shorts.
Jockey shorts.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
Okay.
Is it?
Yeah.
So you should let Daddy wears pants. That he's,
Okay.
sorry, it's just really random.
Yeah. No, because I don't know why you wear pants because they're not comfortable. Like,
Yeah. Like, I
thing
couldn't
is,
imagine it being...
I don't remember how they feel because it's been such a long time,
Mm.
but I just can't imagine because obviously there's no.
Mm.
I don't know how to describe it, but it's just all up in the balls, isn't it? It's
Mm.
all up in the crotch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, guys. So this is an announcement for the listeners. We actually went on our dinner finally.
Yeah, we did.
We went out to Hakkasan as a trio. When was it? Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday. It was
Very.
I don't know if we can talk about anything we
No, we
discussed that
can't.
day,
We
but
cannot. Thank
it
you
was
very
a.
much.
I don't mind talking about
Yeah.
I mind.
It was a.
I mind.
It was.
Okay.
It was a. No, we can talk about it without talking about it.
Precisely.
It was.
I wouldn't freak
Obviously,
out.
I'm gonna put the information out there, but it was a day of revelation, especially for me. Like,
And I don't mind talking about it.
there was one particular story, and I was really taken aback by it. I was thinking, what?
I know.
Then there was the other story with. Then there was what? Can we talk about what you bought her?
No, we can't.
Oh, no?
No.
Out of all the three things that we can
No,
definitely
we
discuss.
can't because I feel like
And to be
because
fair,
no,
he bought it,
no, but
so
the thing, no.
he has 50% claim on this story.
Okay, fair enough, but
She had basically...
but after his reaction afterwards, after that moment,
Yeah.
obviously you didn't come with us, innit? So
Come with you where?
on the train.
Oh, I thought you said. I thought you talking about you didn't come with him to buy the gift.
No.
Y'all went together to buy that.
No, anyway.
Y'all sick.
Our conversation afterwards let me know that I spoke out of turn and I shouldn't have even said anything.
About what? About the other thing?
About what you're trying to talk about now.
Oh, about what he bought you?
Yes.
You're damn skippy.
So
because I'm still in shock.
anyway, so let's just not talk about that. Thank you very much.
All right, this is okay. I'm gonna give.
George she definitely can't know, so we're not having this conversation.
I'm gonna give them. I'm not gonna tell them what he bought you, but I'm just gonna let them know how I feel about it, and maybe they can just pull ideas from the sky in it. So listeners, yeah. So if you know who Brent is and his values and his morals,
I don't think this is fair.
and what he stands for. No, this is not an attack on Brent's character. It's just I'm just talking to my surprise. Yeah. So sometimes I forget that Brent is a human being. You know what I mean? He is just a regular guy. Okay, cool. He does come across like Jesus Christ reincarnated, but really and truly, that's not who he is.
I don't know what you're talking about. How many times on this podcast
has he said he needs church?
Thank you very much.
So Brent bought Gina a gift that I was absolutely flabbergasted by. I was like, you bought her this? I was in. It was funny. It was funny. It was very shocking as well. I'm sure you guys might be able to allude to what realm this gift might be in. I'm not going to say what it was, but you know what I mean. Interesting. But yeah. That's all I can say because these guys don't want to talk about it. Well, he does, but Gina doesn't want to talk about it, which is fine. But yeah, Hakkasan was good. I feel like the food is a bit overrated, no?
Really?
Yeah.
I think most fine dining restaurants, the food is overrated.
Intriguing. So you didn't like the different flavors and textures?
No, I liked it, but I wasn't taken aback by anything.
Okay, what was your favorite dish?
I probably enjoyed the duck salad.
Oh, serious?
To be fair. But I would have enjoyed it more if it had what sauce is it, Gina?
Hoisin
sauce. I don't know why they didn't have that sauce in it. Even not your prawns, the
calamari wasn't nice.
Damn, the calamari had no calamari, bro.
Yeah, it was just bare batter.
It was better.
That's the problem.
Yeah, it was rubbish.
It wasn't nice. I know. That's why I stopped eating it, remember? If you noticed, I didn't really go in.
Your prawns were decent. Our rice and duck was decent. Oh no, sorry, Brent. The dim sum. I was taken back by the dim sum. The dim sum was peng. I like dim sum. What else did we have on our plate, Brent? We had was it beef? We had a little thin.
Yeah. It was beef. There was the honey fish. I don't know what fish it was.
Oh,
Gina?
The sea bass tasted.
The sea bass.
Yeah.
The sea bass tasted a bit gone off.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was. I only had a little bit though.
Yeah.
But I thought it was
smelled-
nice. It was very
tasted
tender.
like it was a bit. And I was told by someone that that's kind of how restaurant fish is. In terms of that's how it smells, how it tastes. Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
you lot's chili prawns, the battered that was nice. My prawn curry was nice. That was nice. The rice I liked. The spring rolls were nice.
I didn't get to taste.
Oh, the broccoli was nice. The calamari was dead. Too much butter. And this is why I hate tempura. Because I feel like you just have bare oil and batter. And it just tastes oily. And do you know what I mean? Didn't really like that. And I think that's all I managed to eat. Yeah. But yeah, it was all right. But to be honest, I feel like most kind of high-end places, generally, you're paying for that ambience and all of that stuff as opposed to the food.
The ambience wasn't good.
I mean...
Well, ambience as in
let me be
us
honest,
three being together was good. But
where did we go for Madeline's birthday? Was it Novikov?
I didn't go, but yeah.
Which one was it? Nobu or Novikov? Novikov was, I preferred,
Which part of Novikov did you go into?
We didn't go downstairs. upstairs. So the Chinese, not the Italian.
Poor.
Huh?
Poor. Food poor.
Not for me. I actually preferred it to Hakkasan.
Sorry.
But have you been Chinatown at the Dorchester?
No, I haven't. Who took
Okay.
you there?
Doesn't matter. Why is that relevant?
No, I'm going to start today, don't worry.
No, start.
What the hell is going on?
Hold on. So did someone of note take you? Well, if not, you
Not
would say.
recently, it was ages ago. It was
Is it-
sandals, but I'm just saying that.
yeah,
but
that's
that's
why I
okay.
asked.
Okay.
But I know that's why he asked, because he knew that was what I was
okay,
going to say.
okay.
It's just really. But no, the Dorchester.
You're wicked. You mischief.
Yeah. I was thinking it was Mr. Inks.
Wow.
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 Yeah.
Wow. Georgia, if you can engage your brain, you'll get it.
Oh, Georgia knows. Interesting.
Yeah, but that's if she knows who Inks is.
No, it's true.
Like the actual real
The actual
Inks.
real one. Never mind, don't worry.
Yeah. I'm not gonna...
King Promise.
Sorry.
Sorry, she knows.
Context, please.
No, it's just a private
She already
joke.
knows.
Huh?
She already knows.
Who's
Knows what?
King Promise?
No, she just leave it at that. She just knows him to
Oh, King Promise is your code word
This
for
doesn't look
Inks.
comfortable.
She's leaving you
I know.
for 6 months. And she's taking your mother.
So you want her to
Mm.
switch on me?
And what about it?
See?
Oh, okay. I like this. This Georgina. I like this. I like
The
this.
fact that you call her that is so annoying.
Sometimes I think he doesn't know her name, you know.
He
No, he does. No, he knows her name.
literally
He does it on
You don't know
purpose.
her name, do you?
Georgina.
Like,
He doesn't know my name.
He usually comes to my house and be like, "Where's Georgina?" And I'm like,
He doesn't
no,
know my
that's
name.
not her name.
I legit thought that he thinks her name is Georgina and your name is Gina. That's what I legit thought.
100%.
Oh my days.
No, but
Your name is Gina. Your name is Georgina. Mama asks you why is it similar?
Yeah, no, I legit thought he thought that.
no, wait, is this a
It is
joke?
not what it is.
No, I know
No,
he
because
doesn't
I've
know.
told
know
you
what
her,
it is.
but I've told you her, but
It's not what it is.
What is my name?
Georgina.
What has George...
King's
What has
promise.
Georgina-
what her king's promise? Banter. Anyway,
I saw the dumbest thing on the internet, yeah, and I want to see if you lot can.
Brent, I think you're reading into a bit too much with the whole king promise thing.
I asked for context. So
Wow,
I
guys, you
whatever I
hear,
want
you hear
into.
about
yeah,
how
no,
I started
literally,
the
because
topic
that
and you
is
just
not
cut me off?
what it means.
That's mad still.
What?
What do you mean, what?
That happened? What?
These two are having their own conversation.
I was talking. I was about to start a topic, and you guys just started chatting, bro. We talking fucking talking.
No
about?
respect at all. None
Fucking talking
whatsoever.
about. You know what? I can't wait for you to leave anyway. It's fine. Fucking bitch.
You call me a bitch, bruv. Are you mad?
I didn't hear that, but I just said
You called me a fucking bitch.
Auntie Adelaide, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Auntie Adelaide, I'm
Put
sorry.
somebody back on my name.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Oh, actually, Auntie, we've got both your daughters here. Fantastic. All right, so Dad,
Who's
Davis,
your favourite? Sorry.
who? Auntie Adelaide. I'm sure it's going to be you. No, sorry,
Who?
Gina.
Who's my mom's favourite?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, you know.
Because she's a beggar friend. That's why.
She's a beggar friend.
Wait, so you know our mummy's favourite?
Yeah, because I would never let her beg like that.
That's got nothing.
Oh,
what
you
do
mean your mum's a big
I
friend?
don't.
A beg friend. Sorry.
I don't allow
Yeah.
mummy to beg friend me. How do I allow her to beg friend me?
You don't see it, but we all do.
No, but how do I know? But how do I? No, I get what you're saying, but it's like, how do I allow her to beg friend me?
Why is she following you to Ghana?
Because so that's now on me.
Yes.
How?
I sense a lot of resentment here. Go on.
No, yeah,
Do you know
why
what
is she
it is?
actually following her to
Deep dive.
Ghana though?
Here we go, Brent.
What?
Is it annoying you that
Gina's basically saying that both of your mums,
Yeah.
well, your mum,
Yeah.
is a beg for her, right? And she doesn't encourage it. She just does it, right?
Yeah.
You were suggesting
Yeah.
that she enables her. She said, no, I don't. She just begs for begging sake.
No, and I don't call my mum a beg friend.
Can you hear how she's referring to you? Mum?
No, because that's what you're saying.
No, I'm just translating.
No, I don't refer to my mum's not a beg friend. She's just very supportive and very in tune.
I like how you phrase that.
She is. She's very
What do you
supportive
think?
and very in tune
No,
with
I
what I
agree.
do.
I agree.
I don't see it as a beg friend because the crazy thing
Supporter.
is, I feel like I have a very supportive mum, and I'm actually happy that I have a supportive
How
mum.
about
Do
you,
know what I mean?
Georgina?
Georgia.
And correct me if I'm wrong, when we spoke about this on Saturday, correct me if I'm wrong, Yusuff, do you know what he said?
What?
Well, it's because she's got nothing going on for herself.
Who? What? Your mum or Georgia?
Brent and Georgia's got nothing going on for
thank God.
herself.
Second time she's done this.
No, Brent.
Private conversation.
Brent.
And you know what's so funny? I know that you probably said that.
I
I know you said
I
that.
did, but that's fine. I don't mind.
He did.
You're a big girl now.
Honestly,
this is the real world.
Brent don't respect you.
No, he doesn't.
But this
Brent don't respect you at all.
anytime she wants to basically deflect any sort of fire her way, she just drops me in it. I know you know.
No, Brent.
But I
You know
would-
what?
I would
It's
never
true,
do
you
that
know.
to you.
Because
Oh,
no, it is.
wow.
Gina don't do that to me. She don't bring up like stuff that she don't
I
meant to
know.
say on the pod.
I
But
know.
for you, she just willingly
Right, this is what
disputes
we're
it.
doing today.
That shit.
No, but do you know
No,
what?
no, no. Me and you are here with this, but I'm just saying.
No.
Why you actually said that?
Yeah, probably did. Sounds like something I would say.
No, but you know what it is? No, you know what it is? You're young. You just, you know what I mean? Just, you're out of uni fresh, so obviously.
I
didn't
didn't
go
go.
uni.
Wow, Yusuff. Wow. I thought you would have stayed on the sidelines. Like, tag me in. Tag me in.
You know what? You're bursting out laughing because Georgia didn't go to uni.
I'm laughing at the irony.
Do you know what it is?
Of me saying it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I thought of?
No, I'm not laughing
My
because you didn't go to
response
uni.
is the reason why I'm laughing is because in my head I thought he would say, you end up in McDonald's. Like,
No, I'm not laughing at you not going to uni.
Yeah, right.
No, I'm not. I'm laughing at the fact that I was saying, I said all that and you said, but I didn't go uni. So it's funny. That I'm not laughing at who cares about fuck uni? Uni's not even that fucking important, to be fair.
Yeah, okay.
You don't believe me, do you?
No.
Okay, Georgia, I'm not
No,
laughing.
do you know what you sound like? You know, like when a boy meets a girl and then he gets rejected and they're like, oh, but you're not even that cute anyway. That's literally what you're basically saying.
Am I? No.
how did you get there?
How did you get there? No, I was explaining why he said, oh, you ain't got nothing much going on. And I'm saying, oh, but you're young, you just come out of uni. But you said you didn't go uni. That's why it's funny, isn't it? No? Okay, anyway. Tough crowd.
tough crowd.
Next.
Tough crowd, yeah. So dad, devastated to learn his son is actually his uncle. Anyone see that headline?
No.
Yeah, so a dad was devastated to learn. And this is coming from Beat 105.3.
So the mum slept with his.
Wait, what?
So I
He
want you.
slept with his.
So I want you guys to figure out how this happened. So,
Okay, hold on. No.
Hold on, wait. Let me say it again. Brent, are you listening? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna figure it out.
A dad was devastated to learn that his son is actually his uncle. So how
Wait.
did this transpire?
So the son is the dad's uncle.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Which means the mum slept with the dad's Dad's-
brother.
dad's
brother.
brother. Dad's brother.
No.
Well,
no.
here I have the girl slept with his grandfather.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I was thinking that
Oh.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Grandfather.
Hmm.
But then,
His grandfather.
So his girl slept with his grandfather, hence why his son is his uncle.
okay.
You get it?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got you.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't, but yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
How?
Like, it's not.
Because if the grandfather had a child.
Had children,
yeah.
then the dad
It
would
would
be
be
one
the-
of them,
So-
and then
Okay,
So
got it.
remember-
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
his son is his dad's brother,
Yeah.
hence why it's his uncle.
that's
Mad.
nasty.
That's mad.
She slept with the grandfather, you know.
The granddad must be peng. Like, he must be one of them, the Morris Chestnut granddads,
No.
because he
Silver
can't.
Fox.
So he must be Idris Elba type fox.
Rick. Fox.
Because if he isn't, then yeah, that's mad.
What are they?
What are they? Who? Oh, as in country of origin. I think the Ghanaian still.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, black, white. That's what I'm listening.
Oh, they're black.
I'll get it.
I was lying that they're Ghanaian. I have no idea where they're from.
No, I just want to say they're black.
That's wild. The granddad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know what to say, to be fair. I wanted to see whether you guys would figure out.
Figure it out.
That was basically it.
Okay.
That's all I had for you guys with that.
I mean, you told us too early.
Yeah, because you guys wasn't looking at you to figure it out. All right, cool. So we want to.
I didn't say that you have nothing going on, by the way.
Oh,
Why are you bringing it up again?
Brent's about
I
this.
actually wanted her to. She was feeling low, and she seems to basically get
So you
pepped
wanted to
up every single time, like something negative is said about you. So I just wanted to pep her up.
Does she actually?
Yeah,
No,
she
Judah.
does.
Judah, you're gonna believe Brent.
If I decided to basically share the other part of the conversation that we were having about you, boy.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah,
No, let's do it.
Well, that's true to be fair.
Let's do it. What else did I say
What the
there?
hell does that mean?
He's the one who said it.
Brent, what did I say?
I'm not the type.
No, I'm giving you permission to
I mean, you
speak with your
mentioned
chest.
it, so you mentioned it, so now you have to say it.
Yeah, I'm now choosing not to say it.
Yeah, because you've got nothing, because I didn't say anything.
Run with that.
Well, if you want, we could talk about one of the 3 things that we discovered
Oh!
Don't mind.
on the day. No, 1 we can't talk about, of course. No, 2 we can't talk about. 2 we can't
3
talk
we
about.
can't talk about.
Nah, the third one, out of the 3, we're not talking about any, it's fine. But the third one is the lesser of the evils.
I know, but let's just not go there.
Guys, do me the favor, yeah? DM me what you think the
it
gift is. Yeah. And I may, depending on who you are, I might be like, yeah. I'll be like, nah, I can't tell you. All right, cool. So Oloni put out this thread, yeah, that I'm completely and utterly rattled by, yeah. So
How can my friends say Gina is a hodemic? I said, hey.
and also, before we read this out, we can discuss this assuming that these are all real. And the girls ain't lying, ain't just giving Oloni fake stories for the sake of it, just for the sake of content or the sake to. I mean, and Oloni's not getting people to send her fake stories. So this is under the premise that everything that we're about to read is real. All right, so ladies only. I want you to DM me the craziest story of what truly happened when you text him apologizing for falling asleep. Were you on a date? Were you with the person who you told him not to worry about? Were you cheating? Sleeping with someone else? Like, what was going on? Kind of thing. So, girls decided to DM Oloni all the crazy shit that they've done, or all the time they've told their man, babes, I fell asleep, sorry, I just woke up, I just saw your text, You know, when us men believe that our girl genuinely fell asleep or they're genuinely busy, whatever, like, these threads are exposing what girls were really doing, yeah? All right, so Georgia, I'm going to put you to work now because you are...
You're going to read them out loud.
You are the youth. You are the youth correspondent. But you're here for a reason, big man. Come on. All right. And do it in like a girly voice.
Oh, so he's saying that your voice isn't girly?
I'm messing with you. Go on.
He's not.
All right, go on.
Hi, Oloni. I told my babes at the time I fell asleep early, but I had really gone to have an MFM threesome. I had such an amazing experience. Do I really have to read this?
You do,
No.
so.
What's MFM?
Because
Male,
Female, male. Oh.
I'm a bit of a prude, and reading this out loud just really gives me the ick a little bit. So, yeah. Thanks.
How old are you?
20.
What's a prude?
Basically what her sister is. Sorry.
Used to be.
Ooh.
You're damn right. You used to be.
Oh, no.
That was said in Liberation. I don't...
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
See,
But she's using it as like a negative.
that's what I'm saying.
I don't understand.
You need to reduce it.
It's not a negative thing. I thought prude was a negative thing.
As in,
negative
G,
about being a prude.
All right, so what's a prude? It sounds like prune. So tell me what a prude is.
A prude
It's the word
someone-
isn't it prune?
Oh,
She
I
said
thought it was
prude.
no, prude.
It's prude, ain't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
but tell me what it means.
Someone who doesn't like to, like,
Prudish. Let me just
yeah, I
Google
don't.
this. Yeah,
Yeah, Google
'Cause-
it. All right, go on, G. The friends, please.
Hi, Oloni. I told my babes at the time I fell asleep early, but I had really gone to have an MFM threesome. I had such an amazing experience. One dick in my mouth, another in the cooch. Sorry, that made me laugh. Those men really took care of...
Pause! Prudish. Having or revealing a tendency to be easily shocked by matters relating to sex or nudity.
Oh, yeah, that's me.
Excessively... What?
Yeah.
Or how I used to be then.
Thank you. Excessively concerned with sexual propriety.
Okay, yes, I used to be a prude. Now I'm going through a hoe phase. I'm joking.
Yeah.
No, fuck y'all.
Sorry,
Vote
I'm
for
just,
y'all.
I told you to stop using language like that, but
Clear my throat there.
that's what you want to do. Oh, I wish Danai was here.
same.
Right, guys.
Those men really took care of me that night. I stayed over, so I was asleep, in quotation marks, for about 11 hours that night. Next one, I was cheating with someone who's even his dad's age, having orgasms left, right, and centre. Basically passed out from how much fun I had. Woke up the next morning, said a cute little good morning, and sorry I fell asleep whilst I was studying. Enjoyed it so much, I do it regularly, and I'm even seeing Mr. Ass Eater in about 2-3 hours. Don't we just love a Sunday? Next one, I'm talking to I'm talking to a guy that's really romantic and is everything I want. We're even going on holiday together. Anyways, I went out and ended up having a one-night stand. And I stopped messaging him. I stopped messaging him. Do you know what it is? You know when the grammar's not grammaring, so it throws me off. Sorry, so please, it's not that I can't read. Anyways, I went out and ended up having a one-night stand. I stopped messaging around 11 p.m. I only replied the next day afternoon claiming I'm not feeling well. The only reason why I replied is because he messaged me asking why I wasn't answering my door. The Interflora lady was downstairs trying to deliver flowers. I got my flower delivery and got my back blown out again one more time. I felt so bad, but that one night stand was everything. Then it says, I was seeing a guy who had good dick, but he was kind of boring. So a guy I used to speak to relocated to France for work. He contacted me randomly to come out there. I went for the weekend, was wined and dined, then ended the night with some good dick. I sent my fell asleep text at 11 a.m, then said I was working night shifts the next 2 days so he wouldn't interrupt. Then she ended it in French and I don't understand French, so I can't.
That's fine.
Whatever. Then this one is, okay, so I cancelled on the guy I was dating around 3 months at this point and rescheduled for the next night just so I could get my back blown out by a previous friend with benefits at a hotel he was staying at. I remember he texted me at 10 p.m, just chit-chat, and I didn't reply till the next morning. Sorry, I fell asleep, babe. Nah, babes, I was out getting stretched. The next time I went on the date with him and got my back blown out by him too. That was a fabulous weekend. Woo. I have zero regrets. He never found out, but he turned out to be sleeping with multiple women. So he was and still is the bad guy in the situation, and we love to see it.
Shut the hell up.
Next one. When I was single, I used to have 4 to 5 people on rotation. So I made an Excel spreadsheet to keep track of who I was seeing during the week and what days they were off.
Loser!
One of the rotations, Rain checked our date, but he texted the night before to make up for it. By then, I was already heading to my second favourite's house. I knew it was her day off from my Excel sheet, and she always gave me one of the best heads I'd ever had. The guy texted me, I know you're sleeping right now, let's do dinner tomorrow. I remember texting him the day after saying, sorry, it was girls' night. I should add, I took him off my Excel sheet soon after and moved her up my list. Next one. So I was seeing this super jealous guy. He was driving to me from another city late at night with his friends so I could meet them as his new girl. But when a guy I had a crush on for ages, but had a girlfriend, messaged me declaring he was single, I jumped at the chance and invited him over. I don't know if it was the crush or the feeling of being sneaky, but the guy rocked my world. Afterwards, I saw the angry texts from the jealous guy. So while Sneaky Link was in the shower, I sent my guy a video of my empty room. And that is it. There's a lot more on the page,
there's a lot more, but obviously we're not going to read all of them.
Yeah.
So my first thought is, obviously every man has had the floppage,
Sorry, I fell asleep.
There's so many different ones you can have. You can have let me even walk it back actually. The most annoying message that you can get from a girl, is this. I'm about to say it right now, So just to say, you've arranged a date with a girl or you've arranged a link, When a girl hits you with these words, just know what time it is. Babe, you're going to hate me. When she says you're going to hate me,
she's coming to flop you.
It means she's coming to flop you, big man. You're going to hate me. You're going to hate me. You're going to... Yeah. The cancellation is new. The cancellation is there, isn't it? So it could be either... Well, if she says you're going to hate me, then she's got an excuse on tap, innit? If she fell asleep, then you're hearing that the next morning, innit? So the excuse is whatever the excuse is, innit? But in terms of sorry, I fell asleep, I'm thinking, have I ever got those before? I probably have in my life, to be fair. But I've got more of you're going to hate me than, oh, sorry, I fell asleep kind of thing, innit? But just to know that girls are out here doing this is sickening. I don't trust girls anyway, but...
do you know what it is for me?
This reiterates...
Sickening.
No, do you know what it was?
Behavior.
I saw it as girls are really moving like mandem in a sense where it's an equal playing field. Like, guys do this shit all the time.
Exactly.
Though. Like, guys have multiple girls on the go. A guy can flop you and be going to link somebody else. Like, I think the only reason why people are so outraged is because it's women. Women aren't meant to behave like this.
Yeah.
But I didn't read it and think, girls are trash. Because a lot of men, like, my friend was like, and this is the thing that annoys me. He was like, you can't find a wife now. Like if you're trying to get married or trying to find someone to settle down with in the next 2 years, good luck to you. The game is tapped. Everyone's written off. Obviously he's married. He's at the game, innit?
Yeah.
But he's like, nah, man, fuck these girls that are still about. It's a hodemic. And I'm like, you have so much energy, but
it's a hodemic.
But if the shoe was on the other foot, and it was the man them move like this on a normal. Like if you were reading this thread and it was like, man them, tell me a time where, you know what I mean? And they gave their stories.
Yeah.
You lot would not be surprised. Like it would be so normal. Exactly. Do you know what I mean? So the outrage that women, the outrage coming from men, like, and the way they're insulting women, I just think you guys really have the cheat though, because it's like double standards are really double standards.
Yeah, of course.
Standard in.
I know it is. Obviously, one, it is double standards for sure. And two, it's obviously expectation. Like we don't expect this from y'all, innit? So when we, like, obviously we're not naive, innit? We know that women do their thing. We know that women cheat. But I think because this was under the premise of, you know, when you get the, oh, sorry, I fell asleep. And you know it is, a lot of men can relate to that text, innit? So we're like, rah. Yeah, so a lot of men have heard throughout their life, sorry, babe, I fell asleep, or sorry, I can't make it, whatever the floppage is, innit? So to hear that, that's sometimes used as just an excuse because they want to go do something else. It's like, you know what I mean? But yeah, we shouldn't, well, I haven't seen anyone cuss girls for this, to be fair. I've just seen people laugh and want to, but
no,
obviously,
I've seen people cuss girls.
It is double standards, but that's just, I mean, that's just the way of the world, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's
fair enough.
It's mad, babe. So have you done this before?
No.
No, not as in you've done something mad, but you've fallen asleep, maybe you went to nick another guy or...
No, sadly, I don't have any of these exciting stories to tell. I've not texted anyone, sorry I fell asleep because I was doing something else or misbehaving.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Georgia, have you?
No.
Brent?
It's born life.
Sorry, have you told somebody that... Let me not go there.
And also, this isn't the room for this convo anyway, because we've got a 20-year-old prude here. No, I'm just telling you what you told us.
Self-confessed, yeah.
We've got Gina, you know who Gina is, and then you've got Brent. So it's like this
but you now have more information on Brent.
Well, yeah. This convo can't flourish in this current round table.
This red table.
Yeah, this red table isn't really ready right now. Obviously, Brent showed me a different side of him from the other day, so maybe we can. I mean,
so did Gina. To be honest.
Oh yeah, so
she opened up.
You know, this pod could really go places.
Oi!
Listen, if we were willing to just lay it on the line,
I know, innit?
If we were no, this episode would be so lit if we were willing to just take it there.
But we're not. I'm sorry.
If there was a fly on the wall,
Jeez Louise.
If there was a fly on the wall at that Hakkasan dinner, it was like, shit. Like, is that why?
Oh, Brent, stop it.
I was thinking.
No, I'm looking at this news and I'm waiting for you to finish, innit?
I'm thinking, is that why we came here today? to rattle use. Because obviously I wasn't privy to
anything. You
to anything.
I wasn't privy to a lot.
Yeah, no. You wasn't privy to one thing. I wasn't privy to anything. You know what I mean? All three stories were like, whoa, wait, what?
Threw it out there, to be honest.
Yeah. Brent was very right about. Anyway, the listeners are going to get annoyed that we're talking about something that we can't really talk about, so just leave it. All right, so the Oloni thread, I thought we could really go into it, but obviously,
King promise.
You three ain't really the ones for this, so should we just move on from this or not?
Yeah, we can.
All right, G. Anything on your docket, please?
Did you guys... Okay, so have you watched... You probably haven't. Have you seen the interview with... You know, Kevin Petty? Is that his name? Kevin Petty? Kenneth Petty. Yeah. Nicki Minaj's husband.
Petty.
Petty, yeah. Kenneth
Petty. Yeah, yes. Kenneth Petty, yeah.
So the... You know his victim?
No.
Okay, so his victim went on The Real, the TV show, and did an interview and was basically talking about like the experience and stuff. And it was such an awkward watch when I was watching it because I was like, "Ooh, Nicki Minaj is finna get cancelled."
No, yeah, I feel like her fans, rip her.
No, but it was just.
Sorry, victim. What is he being accused of?
So remember, he's on the sex offenders list.
Okay.
Her husband for. So what they were saying was he was charged with rape, I think, but he didn't get found guilty for that, but he pleaded guilty to attempted rape. Mm-mm. So he pleaded guilty to attempted rape. He served time and obviously he's on the list. So he's married to Nicki Minaj now. And I haven't really been following the story, but she basically was going on there she was there with her lawyer because she's suing Nicki and him.
Oh, is it?
For
he didn't even register as a sex offender in their state because apparently when you move to a different state, you got to register as a sex offender.
I think that's probably why all of this is going on.
Okay.
So she is suing Nicki and him for like intimidation, witness intimidation, harassment and stuff like that because apparently they basically want her to recant her statement. But then when I was reading the comments, obviously because I haven't been following it, a lot of people were saying that the problem is she's changed her story a few times. So her story hasn't been consistent. But then obviously he's served the time though. So he definitely, if he didn't rape her, attempted to rape, he's guilty of something, innit? And there's a reason why he's on the list. And I think obviously they want her to change her statement or do something to kind of get him off the list. Because I can imagine for Nicki Minaj, obviously being married to someone who's a registered sex offender.
And her brother's in prison for...
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, and then they asked if Nicki had contacted her before and she was just like, yes, Nicki's called her before on a, I need you to help us out kind of thing. Like, how much is it going to cost? And then people have like threatened her family or they've gone to her family members, they've offered her money. Someone's offered her 20 bags and said, like, take the money. And she's like, no. And she's just like, she's had to move. So after it happened, she had to move, leave her family. And like her life has changed drastically and whatnot. But yeah, it was really interesting and quite emotional to watch. And it was awkward because I was just thinking, how is this going to play out? Because it's Nicki Minaj. Because even one of the questions they asked her was, how did it make you feel when he got married to Nicki Minaj? Because obviously she was like, it gave her the maddest anxiety because she knew that she was going to get found out. Like, obviously before, it's something that she's kind of dealing with like privately. But once he gets married to a public person, the press and everyone's going to dig into his past to find out who he is.
Yeah, exactly.
And then
exactly.
do you know what I mean? And that's...
her identity will be exposed.
And that's what's happened. Yeah. And then I thought about that and I thought that must be so crazy to have to experience and have to relive because the person's done their time. And not saying that in that time you've healed, but like it's not like it's no longer fresh, but do you know what I mean? Imagine it's something that you might have kind of maybe come to terms with. And then to kind of have to relive it again, but now publicly, I can't imagine like what she's going through. But yeah. Sorry, that's a bit of a dump.
I'm glad there's still some empathy left in you.
Really?
I have to question everything since Saturday, to be honest.
Okay.
There was none for me.
So that's what I saw.
I wanted to ask a question, but I don't know if it's insensitive. So you said she was offered 20 bags. I think that's an insult.
Yeah.
I'm not saying any amount of money is going to soften her pain, but £20,000 is a slap in the face.
It is, yeah. I was thinking 20,000.
Do you think she should have just asked Nicki for the bag? Or is money not even a factor here? Like, don't try to buy my
I think it's also
silence. Don't try to buy my...
Damages. Yeah. 100% damages.
No, I'm saying... So you're saying yes.
I don't think it's bad to talk about it because you've gone through something, right?
Yeah.
And if you've now come to me trying to erase everything...
with money.
100% I'm looking to flip and sue you.
Yeah.
And in suing you is for damages because who knows how much...
she's suing her for 15 mil, you know.
Oh, so you would rather... Yeah, obviously, because...
100%.
Nicki's not going to give her 15 mil.
Yeah.
They're suing her for 15... They're suing both of them anyway, as well, they're married, you know?
100%.
So they're suing her for 15
the
mil. The
girl suing Nicki 15 mil because Nicki tried to pay her
not
to
just
shop.
Nicki,
Not
but
just
both
that.
of... Obviously, they're married now,
Yeah.
so them as a couple... They're being sued for 15 mil for witness intimidation,
Okay.
like trying to get her family members to, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Basically, since whatever's come to light, all the communication they've done with her, getting people to show up to her, like her family member's house and offer her money and like the threats and stuff like that.
So that means money can not resolve it, but that can give her some type of, you know.
But then when they asked,
No. So the question is,
I want to bleed you dry.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is, before even suing Nicki, obviously you chose to sue her for 50 million, or maybe that was what was advised to you.
I think it's 15, 15.
When Nicki said to you, "Oh, how much is it going to cost?" You could have said, "I want
15.
I want 20 mil. I want 30
mil."
No,
but you know what?
That's what I'm saying.
But let me tell you why I see it differently. Yeah, because if Nicki comes to me and says to me, "What's your price here?"
Yeah.
and I give you a price, it means I'm going to have to take away my statement and go back on myself, and that's also gonna kind of damage my character. And then it's like I went through all of this for what? Not that I chose to go through it, but do you understand what I mean? Whereas if I sue you, nothing changes on my end. My experience hasn't changed. My voice hasn't changed. My position hasn't changed in terms of like, I don't have to recount my statement. I don't have to go back on my word. Remember, you're doing this because you want me to make life easier for you, but you fucked me over. Do you understand what I mean? So that's why I know that you're saying obviously because there's a conversation, there's still kind of a conversation
about money. Yeah.
But I'm seeing it as this is more from a position of power in the sense where, one, it shows that you can't come and silence me.
Yeah.
And two, I'm not changing my statement because it happened. I'm not changing my statement to suit your life, to make your life easier when you're the one who literally, you changed my life. Like my life will never ever be the same based on something you did to me. Do you understand what I mean? So I'm not taking back my statement to make your life easier and for you to move on because I still have to deal with the pain, no?
No, I agree with what you're saying.
Whereas if I'm suing you,
I think
it's more from a position of power, and it also shows you that I'm not one to mess with. Like, nah.
No, it is. I think I'm more looking at it from a point of, obviously, what you're saying is correct. But does she have a number? Because okay, cool, you're suing me for 15.
Still,
If I say, okay, cool, here's 50 million, I think the conversation changes then. You know what I'm trying to say? So I think money.
I think everyone has a price though.
Yeah, so I think money can. What can I use to? It'll soften the whole situation because essentially. Okay, cool. I don't want to retract the statement, but who are you retracting it to? Just the court. Like these, like the public are not going to care. Like the public are going to wait on. So let's just say this happens. Let's just say this is the scenario. Nicki offers her 30 mil. Yeah, but she wants to sue for 15. But she wants to sue because she doesn't want to retract the statement and everything that you said. But if she takes the 30 mil from Nicki, she has to retract it, and then obviously everything you said applies as well. So, okay, but you don't want to retract it because you care about what the public are going to think. Or like, you know what I'm trying to say? So what is it? Because I would rather take the 30. If it's about money, then I'll take the 30 and retract my statement.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's about money for her. And also for me, it's not just as simple as, okay, I'm going to retract my statement and then take the money and then my life's going to be smooth sailing.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Like, again, now I'm in the public eye because he's married to a bloody, like one of the most